It counts as a turnover and Celtics ball with 43 and 2/10 seconds remaining. Now the Celtics timeout means I think they should have one timeout. It shows two. We're going to double check it. The Hornets with a full and a 20. Then they're going to review.
And David may not have been complaining so much about it all this day as they got fouled. The refs are trying to see who it went off of. I think David was talking about the foul.
The ruling on the floor was Hornet turnover, Boston ball. And let's take yet another look. See, Garnett, the ball went off of David's knee. If they're just reviewing who it went off of, it'll be Boston ball.
And they're not going to review a foul. That's not what they're looking for. They're not trying to review a foul. You see it goes right off. Right there with our David's feet. It definitely goes off the field. But you don't review the foul.
It's not a clean strip.
No, it wasn't.
Dick Bavetta, lead official, has just decided that the call on the floor will stand, and so it's Boston basketball. So there wasn't a timeout charge to either team. That's why Boston still has 2:20s. The officials called the timeout to review the clock.
If I'm Doc Rivers, I'm not going to call timeout while the refs are talking. I'm going to use that as a timeout, but I'm not going to call one.
No, that was a break for Boston because they were going to call one. Celtics have Rondo, Pierce, House, Garnett on the floor, and who's the fifth Celtic?
Who's the sixth? Who's the fourth? Who just beat him?
Rasheed Wallace, who was kind of buried in front of the Hornets bench. Here's Garnett underneath, forced it up. West with a rebound. 35 seconds left. It is a two-possession game. More importantly, it's a Hornets possession.
And Doc Rivers trying to give him the foul, and nobody will foul. He's trying to give him the foul, and they wouldn't commit a foul.
Unbelievable. West just standing there with the ball. Rondo eventually came over to commit the foul against one of the best free throw shooters on the court.
Well, prior to that, Doc Rivers was trying to get him the foul before West got the ball. He's doing the Tommy Hawk slash, foul. They're not paying him any attention.
West to the line, where he's 5 out of 6 tonight. 13 points and 7 rebounds, along with 6 assists, which is a season high for David. And in fact, that ties his career high.
Way to shoot it.
86% on the season, and now 6 of 7 on the night. And now has made it a 3-possession game. West got them both.
Coach Bauer just reminded his team that we have a foul to give.
25.1 seconds remaining. Here is the drive and the scoop and score. It becomes the first basket of the second half for their leading scorer, Paul Pierce. And there's DC fouled. As the Hornets lead was cut to 6, they have a chance to make it a 3-possession game and practically close it out right now.
Saw a very satisfied look on the face of one Chris Paul. I can't play. I want to watch my team win. I'm sure that's what his thought process is.
How big, Gil, would this victory be for the Hornets going into the All-Star break?
I think it'd be tremendous because, again, you get a chance now to reflect on a lot of things, look at a lot of things, tweak some things. But you go into the All-Star break on a positive note. You got 4 or 5 days to be positive.
And the momentum that Jeff Bauer was talking about. Hornets had lost 4 or 5, but he said, we have momentum heading into this game. They're proving it.
Well, I think he always talks about them being positive, and I think that's exceptionally smart on his part as a coach. And let's continue to enjoy this great week that started Sunday for the city of New Orleans.
No doubt. 14 seconds left. Hornets with a 93-85 lead. It's their largest. Here's Pierce for 3. Rebound, Collison. For someone who did not miss a shot in the quarter. The rookie with a 20-plus point game.
8-point win for the New Orleans Hornets to break a 4-game home losing streak, and now the 5th straight loss for the Celtics against a winning team. And in years past, recently, maybe even earlier this season, you might have expected the Celtics to have a little better push at the end of that game, but they couldn't get it done. And the Hornets win it 93-85. More on this game and more coming up here on Game Time, presented by Hyundai, as you take a look at the numbers from tonight. Darren Collison had an interesting night, to say the least. 25 points. He had 9 assists, and he had a franchise record 10 turnovers as well. Part of 24 turnovers for the winning team.
Flirted with a triple-double.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And not entirely in a good way, but a good win. And a good way to go to the break for the Bugs.